Hi, my name is Don Rebel, Operations Manager of the MSA Sports Network. If you're here on our Kickstarter page, you already know that we are in dire need of help to continue on what we do throughout the fall, winter, and spring sports season. We want to be right here in front of our microphones where we feel at home, broadcasting all the great athletes around the WPIAL, but we need your help. We have the MSA Sports team with us, and they're going to share some of their thoughts on why you should be donating to help us out here at the MSA Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Josh Roundtree with MSA Sports. As Don mentioned, hopefully you've already donated. If not, you can go to our Kickstarter page if you're not already there and donate to this amazing company that, in addition to promoting youth athletics better than anybody in Western Pennsylvania, really a unique company across the entire country. There's nobody like MSA Sports, and beyond that, it's given a great outlet for so many young journalists and broadcasters as well. If you're an aspiring broadcaster, or if you know somebody that's in journalism or in sports here in Western Pennsylvania at the youth level or the collegiate level, most likely they know about us and they've been to our site before for research or to work. In my case, and these guys next to me, truly is a one-of-a-kind company in the country that needs help right now in order to stay in business going into next season.
Sean Myers, and to expand upon what Josh said, from basically the time that I was 14 or 15, I dreamed of being a sports broadcaster. MSA has helped me fulfill that goal, but more than what it's done for me, I've seen it do so much for many of the young student athletes, coaches, fans, all throughout the WPIAL. We cover pretty much every sport you can think of. Football, basketball, baseball are the ones that get the attention, but we also shine a light on hockey, volleyball, soccer, lacrosse, tennis, golf. Pretty much every sport that is played at the high school level, we've had a part in covering and bringing attention to those young student athletes. We need to make sure that continues.
Adam Horner. I was with MSA for 11 years. I was actually away this year, but looking to make a comeback, and I'm hoping that this Kickstarter page will allow that to happen. To me personally, MSA has meant a great deal. It's a chance to do what I love to do, as these guys said, and as far as what it does for the student athletes in the communities, it's a chance for them to be heard and to be seen in some cases. It's not just for Western Pennsylvania. You have relatives, family traveling the world sometimes. They can listen, and they do listen. They tell us that they listen. This is not just for Pittsburgh. This goes so far beyond that. As Josh said, a very unique company, very unique service that we provide. And, it's not like we show up and there's a press kit. Everybody in this room, everybody outside that door puts in hours and hours and hours of prep work to make these broadcasts the best that they can be. Our passion, our dedication is shown for almost 2 decades. We're asking you now, if you love what we do, if you appreciate what we do, if you have even a small understanding of what it takes for us to do what we do every week, we're asking for your help so that we can keep it going for another 20 years.
Hi, my name is Brandon Showers. I'm one of the broadcasters here at MSA Sports. Not only is it important for us to get out there in the public's eye, but it also helps those athletes that maybe can't make it to the next level, maybe can't make it to the collegiate level, like myself. There's games of me archived on our website from whenever I was in high school. Not only that, the kids that listen to us on our website. I remember, basketball games growing up, my parents wouldn't take me to, logging onto the website, listening to it as if I was actually at the game and sitting at the computer around watching them. That's what's most important about us at MSA Sports.
My name is James Dodson. This is my 3rd year broadcasting with MSA Sports, and one of the things that I've loved to be able to do, obviously we talk with all the big athletes, all the big name players who go on and make it high in the professionals or in the college ranks, but we also hear about some of the feel-good stories with different events that we can talk about, people who have overcome injuries. We have a chance to learn their story, kids who have battled from personal issues, Pride and Promise Award recipients at Kennywood. We get to talk to these kids who maybe you would never have heard from at all and give them the notoriety that they very well deserve, and they can then go back and hear themselves again and again. And we as broadcasters, the same thing, can go back and enjoy talking to these students and to these student athletes over and over again.
My name is Lee Moan. I've been with the MSA Sports Network since the inception about 16 years ago, and it's been a joy, a passion that this Western Pennsylvania has for high school sports is just unbelievable. I broadcast James when he was in Union High School and he was playing baseball, but one of my most memorable stories is a guy coming up to me a year later. We broadcast the championship game, and then a year later he came back and said, "Thank you. I was in Jamaica listening to your broadcast, and it meant," he said it cost me $100 to listen to that broadcast in a hotel, but it was worth every penny of it because I was able to listen to my daughter in that game. And that's what MSA Sports is about, getting, broadcasting the game, and it's all about the kids. We don't care what we we just have the passion to do it, but we want to get the kids involved, and the kids to be able to have having a kid come up and say thank you, and being so excited, I was on the air. And that's what it's about, just getting the kids involved and getting them exposed.
Hello, I'm Mike Azadian, MSA Sports. We're talking to you here. We're trying to raise money to stay alive. We've covered Neil Walker, we've covered Brandon Saad, we've covered Brendan McKay, all the big names you've heard about, but we've also covered your neighbor, your grandson, your nephew, your niece. We've covered every sport you can imagine, but we need your help now to stay alive, to keep covering everyone you've heard of and everyone you haven't heard of.
I'm Matt Vandriak. I've been with MSA Sports since 2004, and like what Mike just said, this network's more than just the big sports. You don't have to be a superstar to be featured on the MSA Sports Network. MSA Sports is a fabric that weaves all the athletics of Western Pennsylvania together every weekend, every Friday night, and every season. It's not just one thing. This is for student athletes all across Western Pennsylvania to have an opportunity to shine on the big stage, which they may never get on another level. We're a part of your community, and we're part of the fabric of sports in this area. We've never asked for anything. We've always done this for the kids and not for profit. But we're asking for you now, the best fans for sports fans anywhere in the country, to please give back to us and help us keep high school sports alive in Western PA.
I'm Corey Campano, and what MSA Sports has meant to me is something that really just can't be put into words, not even for the factor of just covering these kids and the things that they do on the field, off the field. When we talk to them in center stage interviews, we get a gist of what their life is like in high school along with high school sports. This isn't just for our own satisfaction. This is for everyone, and we have never charged a dime for any of this. This is not for profit. This is just for recognition, and it's just something that it brings us together as our own community here at MSA Sports, and we need your help now.
Well, you've heard from our team members. Now we need your help, not only with your donation, but we need you to spread the word. The time is running out to save the MSA Sports Network. We appreciate everything that you have done and will do to help the cause. Our saying now has become, anytime, anywhere.
Keep us there.